9:30. I also think we have 28 members of the town committee here, so it doesn't one member. This is a different agenda, as many of you who have been on. First of all, congratulations to all the new people. Thank you. Those that have been on and or seen our calls in the past, you will notice this call is a little different. This is an organizational meeting. As you know, our bylaws call for a meeting within 7 days of the primary to organize the town committee. For purposes of the organizational meeting, the individual who is chair, myself, at the date of the primary, which was last Tuesday, is obligated to call the meeting and serve as chair until such time as a successor is called or elected. First of all, I entertain a motion to accept the call. Motion's made. Is there a second? Second. Motion's made and seconded. Any conversation? Seeing none, all those in favor of accepting the call?
Aye.
Opposed? Seeing none, the motion carries. The first order of business then shall be the election of a chair. As the existing chair, it is my duty to chair this meeting for purposes of this vote. As someone who may be perceived to have a stake in the outcome for some reason, I am willing to, without objection, turn the chair down to Congressman Maloney, our State Central Committee man, for purposes of chairing this meeting. The state party rules applicable to all town committees, regardless of whether they have local rules or not, contemplate State Central Committee persons chairing meetings, organizational meetings for town committees. So it is permissible pursuant to the state rules as they apply. Our rules are set. Is there any objection to that procedure? Absent objection, Congressman Maloney. First of all, one last thing. Since that is my last official action as your chair, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. When the chairman called me to ask me if I'd be willing to do this, I said I would on one understanding, which is that I will be absolutely scrupulously fair to everyone concerned. We will do this absolutely by the Robert's Rules of Order, by Hoyle, however you want to say it. We'll do it straight up and absolutely fairly, okay? So the only purpose of my being here is to chair the election of a chair. Once that's been done, I will turn over this role to whoever the new chair is, all right? So having said that, the chair will entertain nominations for the position of chair of the Danbury Democratic Town Committee.
Point of order, may I ask, would you be capable of breaking a tie in accordance with Robert's Rules of Order?
I don't know the answer, Warren, but I won't.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Thank you for the clarity.
That's what I meant by fair. I mean, I'm not taking a position in regard to this matter, okay? Are there motions? Are there nominations? Nominations are open. I see Mr. Sadi's hand. Councilman Sadi.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I'd like to put in for consideration with Town Chairman Warren Levy.
Now we'll second it.
The nomination has been made for Mr. Levy, and it has been seconded. Mr. Dodd, thank you. Any discussion? No? Okay. No comments. Okay.
Just for point of order, that there would potentially be discussion allowed after any other nominations are in, or if not at this time,
the usual drill is when someone makes a nomination, they make their case.
At this time, then I would ask for the indulgence of the chair.
Yes, sir.
And first of all, I want to remind everyone that, as you probably see from Mr. Robinson over there, we're streaming live on a blog, and this is being recorded also for posterity. People are looking to us to move forward, to be progressive, not to be on sides, as people would say, but different groups can reasonably disagree about who should lead the party. I happen to believe that Mr. Levy will make a fine chairman. He was an outspoken member of the Common Council the last 2 years before he unfortunately did not make it this last election, and was very much a catalyst for driving discussion and debate on the council. whatever happens this evening, I've heard from some people that they are concerned about voting for certain people. Whatever, quote, side, but I like to say whatever candidate you're supporting. Some people have expressed that concern and asked me, is there going to be closed ballots? I said, no, I don't think there is. I don't think our party rules allow it. It's an open vote, and everybody will vote their conscience. I know that we all know, by the time we get to this table, pretty much everybody has made it probably their decision as to who they're voting for. And both candidates probably know pretty much who their supporters are. But again, everybody seems to have said one thing that has to happen is to move forward in a positive fashion, rebuilding this party, because we need a strong, loyal opposition. Republicans have joyously celebrated their victories and have consistently tried to create greater and greater problems for the loyal opposition. We are a loyal opposition. There needs to be balance in government. There needs to be a strong Democratic Party. I think that Mr. Levy, from what I've seen from him on the council, not only the last 2 years, but prior to that, can do that, can lead, can be a good organizer, increase the technological capabilities of this party, and increase our volunteer base, have people down here working for a common cause, electing Democratic candidates, and showing the people of the city of Danbury this is not just about being Democrats, but about good government overall. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome, sir. Mr. Rosato, you have a comment you want to make?
No.
No? All right, that's fine. Before we go further, the secretary advises me that earlier in the meeting, the actual roll of attendance of the 28 members was not taken. So with everyone's, again, indulgence, I will defer to the secretary and ask her to call the roll. This is not a vote, this is just a roll call of the attendance of the people who are here at the town committee meeting.
Linda De Silva.
Here.
Warren Levy.
Here.
Manny Furtado.
Here.
Beth Focus.
Here.
Bernie Gallo.
Here.
Ken Gucker.
Here.
Zachary Rapp.
Here.
Susan Ward.
Here.
Lynn Kapasek. Here. Billy Taylor.
Here.
Billy Totten.
Dan.
Tanner.
Here.
Sorry. Lori Kavak.
Here.
Alice Earl. Here. Rose Schlemmer.
Here.
Tom Sabi.
Present.
Frank Harris.
Here.
Joe and I are here.
Present.
Patrick McQuarrie.
Here.
Helen Lewis. Here. John Garbolino.
Here.
Ben Chianese.
Present.
Jerome Hodge.
Here.
Richard Kavak.
Here.
Glenda Armstrong.
Here.
Bruce Lewis.
Here.
Julie Kushner. Here. Bill Savone.
Here.
The tally is 28, all present, none absent. Record will so reflect. Okay, are there other nominations for chair? Other nominations for chair? Ms. Armstrong.
Yes, hi. I would like to take this opportunity to nominate Lynn Kapasek.
Second.
Co-chair.
Second.
Made and second. Comments or discussion? Ms. Armstrong.
Basically, I can remember a time when I first met Lynn, and it was probably, for some of you, you probably remember it as well, at the old Charter Oak down West Street at a rally, and how far I could go back. And I remember then she was a loyal Democrat, and she's a loyal Democrat today. I can remember the number of causes that she and I have stood with at Exit 5 and holding signs for our favorite candidates, or picking it out in front of the Housing Authority for the rights of housing authority tenants, and standing down by the library and picketing for the rights of undocumented residents in our town, or simply her giving her voice of support for a low-income child care center. I know some of us, as we move forward here tonight, we take this as an occasion for us to dig our heels in, but it's an occasion for us to come together, and I believe Lynn Kapasek can do that.
Thank you. So,
I spoke to Lynn last week. I enthusiastically support her candidacy. I fought with Lynn many times before. I'm sure I will fight with Lynn many times again in the future. I can think of no more dedicated a Democrat. She's so dedicated, she flew to Washington, D.C. this morning, lobbied Congress, and flew back today. Nothing can say more.
nomination has been made and seconded. Are there additional nominations? Any other nominations for chair?
Move nominations be closed.
Second.
Try your minds. All those in favor of closing the nominations, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary minded? Contrary minded? Motion carries, nominations are closed. So we have two candidates. I will defer just for a very brief discussion how people would like to do this. Do you want to call a roll? Do you want to have a show of hands? How would people like to proceed?
Make a motion that we have a roll call.
There's been a motion made for a roll call. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion on that motion? I'm not sure it's debatable, but any discussion on that motion? I'll try your minds. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary minded, motion carries. The vote will be by roll call. I will ask the secretary to call the roll.
Linda De Silva. Warren Levy.
Levy?
Manny Furtado.
Warren.
Beth Bogus. Warren. Bernie Gallo.
Haversack.
Ken Gucker.
Haversack.
Zachary Rapp. Susan Ward.
Levy.
Lynn Tabersack.
Haversack.
Billy Taylor.
Haversack.
Billy Tanner.
Haversack.
Laurie Kayback.
Warren Levy.
Alice Earl. Warren. Rose Schlemmer. Tom Sabi.
Levy.
Fran Kiris.
Levy.
Kate Conchator. Tabersack. Joe De Silva Jr.
Tabersack.
Patrick McCleary.
Haversack.
Eleanor Lewis. Tabersack. John Gagalitino.
Levy.
Ben Giannisi.
Warren.
Joan Hodge.
Warren Levy.
Richard Kayback.
Warren Levy.
Linda Armstrong.
Haversack.
Bruce Lee.
Haversack.
Julie Kushner. Tabersack. Phil Savone.
Levy.
We have everyone counted. Would you just read, just to confirm it, we just read the voter and the vote, okay? Just to confirm so that we heard it correctly.
Linda De Silva. Tabersack. Warren Levy. Levy. Manny Furtado. Levy. Beth Bogus. Levy. Bernie Gallo. Tabersack. Ken Gucker. Tabersack. Zachary Rapp. Tabersack. Susan Ward. Levy. Lynn Tabersack. Tabersack. William Tower. Tabersack. Billy Tanner. Tabersack. Laurie Kayback. Warren Levy. Alice Earl. Warren Levy. Rose Schlemmer. Tabersack. Tom Sabi. Levy. Van Kiris. Levy. Kate Conchator. Tabersack. Joe De Silva Jr. Tabersack. Patrick McCleary. Tabersack. Eleanor Lewis. Tabersack. John Gagalitino. Levy. Ben Giannisi. Levy. Joan Hodge. Levy. Richard Kayback. Levy. Linda Armstrong. Tabersack. Bruce Lees. Tabersack. Phil Savone. Levy. Julie Kushner. Tabersack.
Is everyone properly recorded?
Yes.
Yes. I hear no objections. The secretary will announce the result. We'll give her a minute to add it up.
It looks like 15 for Tabersack.
13, 15, 13, is that the result? Is there any disagreement that's been added up correctly? Okay, 15, 13. Congratulations, Ms. Tabersack, on your election as chair.